Well, I think it's very necessary for everyone to wear masks, and obviously it's annoying, but if it's helping, then I think it's good.
So I think masks are important in helping to prevent the transmission of COVID. So I think it's really a small sacrifice that we have to be able to keep everybody safe. And it's just not about me, it's about me keeping other people safe. So I'm okay with wearing masks as long as, I know that the science says that it's helpful in preventing the transmission of the disease. So I just think it's a small sacrifice to kind of try to keep everyone safe.
Wearing a mask, it doesn't bother me at all. I really don't find it to be too much other than just a slight inconvenience. I think it's the smartest thing we can be doing right now.
I personally feel like the masks are annoying. I try to wear the mask as least as possible.
I think it's very vital to wear a mask in public, obviously for the precautionary measures of keeping other people safe.
I don't really care. It doesn't bother me.
I think it depends on the other people around me, because when everyone else is wearing masks, then I usually feel okay, as long as it's not a bunch of people there. But I usually don't feel safe when people don't have their masks on or if they're not wearing them right.
So it depends on where I go. As far as the disease, the COVID, I look at what the CDC guidelines say. So I do have more fear if I go into a store and there's a lot of people in there versus if it's less crowded. So it depends on the environment. So the things that, I create more fear in me is going into crowded areas, going into places that have a lot of people without social distancing. If people don't have masks, even outdoors if they're not social distance, those types of environments cause fear. But if people are pretty socially distanced and wearing masks, then I'm not as fearful about going into different places or going outside.
Living in this area, I feel pretty safe. Infection rate's pretty low here.
I feel safe going out in public because everyone wears masks.
I feel generally safe, yes. I feel like the numbers that they put out about the coronavirus honestly boosted a little more than they actually are. So I feel relatively safe going out in public, at least at this time.
Yes, I feel safe because everybody else wears a mask.
No, I have not got coronavirus, and I don't really know anyone close to me that has gotten it.
So nobody I know directly has contracted the coronavirus over the course of these months, but people I know that know of people, so kind of like secondhand. I do know my mother had a friend who contracted coronavirus and then died. So even though I didn't know him directly, she knew him, and unfortunately it was the worst possible ending. But no, I haven't had firsthand experience with somebody in my family or my close friends that have contracted the coronavirus.
No, I don't know of anybody.
No, I haven't, and I don't know anyone that has.
I do know some people that have contracted the coronavirus. I'm not saying that it's not real. I know it's very real and it's out there. But I do have a few friends that have contracted it, but they're not from this area, really.
Yes, my dad's friend Colleen, she was in the hospital, but she's okay now.
So yes, as long as the FDA doesn't change its restrictions and its criteria for the approval of a vaccine, and there's no political influence, then I would feel more comfortable. I'd have to see what the criteria is. I work in research, so I can, kind of critically evaluate whether something has gone through phase 3 trials and is appropriate to start, with administration of the vaccine. So as long as everything's on the up and up and nothing changes or is politically influenced, then I would feel comfortable with the vaccine.
If there was a vaccine, I think I would take it.
I will likely take the vaccine. I probably won't be the first person out the door for it, but I will take it when I have confirmed through my research that it is safe.
I would most definitely take it. Why? Well, because I'm not an idiot.
I don't think I would be taking any sort of vaccine. I don't really believe in vaccines in general.
I probably wouldn't take the vaccine because I don't think it really affects me that much. I'm not really too worried about it.